Hey. So we're here, the Anti-Animal Use channel now. Thanks for joining us. I know we were over at Vegan Stoner Lady for a little bit this morning. Anna's here with me, and Cooper and Elvin. So we're all here today.
I'm so here. Wait, where am I? Oh, I forget it's mirrored. Lost myself. And Cooper's here.
I'm here.
So we're here to have some conversations about oppression today, and yeah, so far there's been some decent ones, but we've had a couple dicey people.
Yeah. Definitely some fun characters. Oh, let's turn this.
Yep.
So this is an IQ test?
No.
Not exactly. What are you guys talking about?
It's a good spot. Okay.
Would you like to take?
Yeah, I'll talk.
Okay, we're on YouTube. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so
Right
make
here?
sure you're in. Yeah. So, do you think the powerful should be able to oppress the weak?
No, I do not. I feel like every citizen, it's whether they were born here or came here from another country, there's not, unless you're a Native American, there's not one of us that are originally from here. Mm-hmm. So I feel like we all have the right to pursue our freedoms, enjoy a happy, healthy lifestyle, and we should all really be looking out for one another.
Okay. Yeah, I feel very similar. What if you looked a lot different? Like you maybe had like a lot of hair all over your body, or you spoke a different language with your family.
I feel like one of the biggest powers of America is the diversity that we have here. Just take a look around this market. You know, I can walk 3 feet, I can have something that's Indian, I can walk another 3 feet, have something that's Mexican, Italian. It's a melting pot. That's probably one of our biggest strengths, and I feel like it should be celebrated, not admonished. Just my humble 2 cents on it. I've also been to all 50 states. Each state has a different experience with the different cultures that are there, so I'm all for the diversity that this country has to offer.
Okay. So, we're on the same page as that. What about, when you think about animals that we oppress by forcing them into slaughterhouses, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really for any oppression of any being or creature that's on this earth. I'm a little weird in that I don't admonish people to own pets. But I myself don't own pets because I feel like they should be in the wild. I know that's probably not a common theme that a lot of people have, but I owned a dog with my family, and I'd come home and nobody took the dog out, nobody fed the dog, and I was working. So I'm just like, well, why is no one taking care of this animal? So I think we treat people how we are, and animals how we would like to be treated, humanely, basically.
Yeah, and that's interesting because I'm out here talking about veganism. I'm just going to kind of tell you now.
True.
And that view on domestic animals, our companion animals, actually aligns with what vegans feel a lot, that we're here to be guardians or rescuers of animals. If they're homeless, shelter animals, take care of them, but try and give them as much of their own freedom that they can have safely. But so, okay, what about the animals that are used for consumption, like the ones in the slaughterhouses that we actually do kind of like, we take away their freedoms by putting them there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's something that is definitely very controversial, I think, and I would have to say I am a meat eater. I'm not a vegan person, but, I think something that animals should be treated humanely. My sister's vegan, so I completely support her stance and view. That is a personal decision for a lot of people. I think a lot of us have control over what we do at the store. When you're buying things like free-range chickens versus animals that aren't slaughtered in a humane way. And I wish I had the willpower to be vegan, but I'm somebody who has to have meat diet, unfortunately. So, but it does create a little bit of a conflict of interest, and I definitely hear your stance and respect it. And I think everybody has to make their own individual decision.
I don't need you to respect me. I'm out here to try and get people to respect the animals.
Right.
So, what stops you from going vegan?
I have like a very temperamental blood sugar, so if I don't balance that out with protein, and I've tried some of the plant-based meats, and I get very, for lack of a better word, irritable when I don't have animal protein in my diet. So it's not like I haven't made attempts to try that, but I just haven't had a lot of success doing it.
Have you ever worked with like a nutritionist or anybody?
I'm in the healthcare industry, so I've talked to a lot of different people about trying to do it, and I did that to try to respect my sister's wishes too, and at least have given it a try. But unfortunately, I get like shakes. It's kind of a not pleasant feeling for me. And I have to say it feels kind of guilty because, like you said, I know that you can't really have a checks and balance on anybody who's processing meat. You don't know what's going on. It just kind of shows up on your plate. But like I said, the biggest impact I can have is when I'm in a store just purchasing items that label saying animals at least handled in as humanely as a possible manner that possibly can be. So
that's so there's actually, and your sister may have told you this, but that's something called humane washing, and the animals are still going through the same process. They're still going to the slaughterhouses.
Right.
Even when it says grass-fed or organic
Free range,
free range is Actually a horrible, crowded, horrendous situation for the chickens or the cows, pigs. But, so being in the healthcare industry myself, I know that sometimes I have a slanted view, and I know that I can't treat myself, that I need to look outside the box.
Right.
I'm going to give you a card.
Yeah, sure.
I know that your sister's vegan, and so she's got resources and stuff.
Sure, yeah.
But this has some different resources on there, and it does have some nutritionists that are free mentors that can help people on a path to veganism. And I'm wondering if now I'm not trying to upset you.
No,
okay?
you're not. No.
But
Don't
I'm
take it
wondering
out.
if your meat consumption, the feelings that you get, are more psychologically
Like programmed?
Like
Yeah, could be.
like if you're not eating meat, then there is like some sort of psychological thing saying that you're not getting because people can have physiological symptoms when something is psychologically
Agreed,
bothering them.
Yeah,
So,
agreed. Yeah.
but I could be wrong. I'm not a
You're
doctor.
always worth another shot at it,
Yeah.
So, but I appreciate your efforts and what you're doing. I think, we're all put here on Earth, and the best we can
Yeah.
treat every living creature with dignity and respect
Yeah.
is a good thing.
Well, and you come across as somebody who's like conscientious, and your view on companion animals kind of like not many people have that view.
Yeah,
that
I'm
aren't
definitely
vegan.
in the minority.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I don't know. I always look at it like I can walk over to the fridge any time of the day and I can get a drink of water. Where
Yeah.
my pet's looking at me like, "Did you fill my water bowl?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, that something just doesn't sit very right with me. Now that
Yeah.
being said, I love dogs. Like I'll walk up, pet
Yeah.
dogs and things like that. And
Yeah.
but I mean it's definitely an interesting conflict. I'll say that.
Yeah.
And not one that you look lightly at, rather, and that you can re-examine. Always give things another try. I mean, I think that's just being diplomatic in life and giving things a chance. So, but I mean, but I would not be honest with you if I wouldn't say yes that I'm not a meat consumer, because I am. But but like I said, I am conscientious as well. So.
Well, I appreciate you having a civil conversation with me. Some people get very defensive,
No.
and you're like, "This is me, honestly, and this is what's going on," and I totally appreciate that because, we have to have open minds about things, and it sounds like you're very concerned about the welfare of animals.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So just, I don't know if you've ever seen Dominion. Have you ever seen that movie?
I don't believe I have. No.
So that is on the card. If you scan the code, there's a couple movies on there, and it does show what is standard practice for the animals, whether it says grass-fed or free range.
Yeah.
That is what's happening because there's very few farms that can actually do their own slaughtering.
Right.
So even if they're raised like, oh, this is a small farm, they're still going to the same slaughterhouse.
Yeah,
and so it's like if we wouldn't send our cat or dog
Yeah.
into a place like that,
Yeah, you wouldn't want
oh
to
my
send
goodness.
a cow or a pig either.
Yeah,
No, I get it.
it's horrifying. So, but I appreciate your open mindedness.
Yeah,
Totally.
absolutely, and I appreciate your mission. And hopefully people like me can find a way. If
I hope so.
Yeah.
What's
so.
your name, sir?
Francis Powers.
Francis, nice to meet you. I'm
great to meet you,
Rebecca.
too. Nice to meet you, Rebecca. Have a great day.
You
Thank
too. Go vegan.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good conversation. I'm pretty happy about how that went. See if I can get somebody else because looks like everybody's talking to people right now. I'm going to grab a sign.
Posting the video, editing it down.
I'm going to use this sign.
Oh, so.
Hi. Actually, I'm going to grab the other sign. Hold on.
Vegan stoner. I want to see how I look. Did I look okay? I don't want to rehash the conversation. But yes, I know. See how honest I am? Okay, thank you.
I'm going to put this one up.
What?
Consider watching that documentary.
I like this sign better. So,
I'm going to watch the documentary she told me about Christ conspiracy.
Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah.
That one we're in total agreement. I speak from cognitive dissonance awareness, and Anna wasn't sure, so she kind of bristled where I was going. But what we know is right and what we actually do. I just literally heard they're learning a lot more from neuroscience to be more cutting edge.
hi. I'm doing a social experiment. Would you like to be interviewed? Okay.
Oh, I don't want to be interviewed here.
Okay. If you want to stand off camera, would you? Your voice? Okay.
That really.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. Could you move over a little? Because I. Oh no, you're okay. I just want to have a conversation.
So that really
Okay. If you stand there, you're off camera. My name's Rebecca. What's your name?
Beth.
Beth. Nice to meet you. So I'm going to stand this way because the sun is really powerful today. You're good. So, do you feel that the more powerful, should be able to oppress the more weak or powerless?
Of course not.
Okay. Yeah. So, if somebody looks different, speaks a different language, different customs, different family things, or intelligence levels, still shouldn't be able to oppress them.
No.
No. Okay. All right. So when we think about how we treat the animals that go into slaughterhouses, we oppress them in that sense. What do you think about
I
that?
think it's horrible. I don't eat meat for that reason.
Oh, okay. Okay. Are you vegan?
I'm not a vegan.
Okay. What stops you from being vegan?
Mostly nutrition. My doctor wants me to eat some, I have to add, I can't eat tofu all the time and beans all the time,
Yeah. There's literally protein in so many different
I eat a
things.
lot of
Yeah.
assortment. I don't eat a lot of cheese, but
Yeah.
I do eat cheese. I'm not getting rid of pizza ever.
So you're vegetarian for dietary reasons?
No, I started when I was 16. I just didn't like the idea of chewing on flesh.
Yeah.
And then by the time I was 19, I didn't. eat any meat at all.
That's really
Off and on
great.
over the years, I ate fish.
Uh-huh.
And then that really started to bother me too. I mean, I'm aware of farming and all that sort of stuff, ocean conditions,
Okay.
overfishing.
Do
Think of the
you?
orcas.
So we're like on a similar page here, but you know how the dairy animals are
I
treated,
know.
right?
I know. I do. I buy my cheese from small farms. I don't know if that makes a difference. I like to think it does.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I guess it comes down to,
but I get the moral dilemma. I really do.
yeah.
Because I'm drawing a line like right before the end of it.
Uh-huh.
I get that.
What about eggs? Do you eat eggs?
I do eat eggs.
Okay.
Again, I get them from small farms. I mean, I do my shopping here every week.
Yeah. I mean, there are
Eggs
doctors.
are kind of gross. I like barely can cook them myself. If
Yeah.
they're in something, I'm good with them. I don't just eat an egg generally,
Yeah. Well, so veganism is, we don't want to oppress any animal or have any speciesist
Yeah.
outlook on.
And there's people that don't want to oppress potatoes.
Yeah, but potatoes aren't sentient beings.
Well, but when you pull them, you're destroying the root system, so you're actually killing a being instead of just cutting down something to eat, that'll continuously grow.
They don't have central nervous systems, so.
But there's people that they really believe that.
Okay.
And I
Well,
don't ever judge other people's beliefs.
Yeah, but if you think about how animals are used,
I understand
though,
what you're saying.
It's a total.
About
It's a
sentient,
different.
yes.
It's a different.
Yeah, they're used and abused, like dogs that are overbred.
Yeah. Well, they're
Or bred at all.
decapitated and.
Yeah, I've seen chickens driving down the
Tortured
highway and just been terrorized by the sight
Yeah. So, would you ever consider finding a doctor that would work with you so you could become vegan?
of it. I'm probably not.
No.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Yeah, is that why you're here? Is that?
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
your
We're
main
talking
goal?
about veganism because, it's.
I'll be thinking about our conversation.
Would
Okay.
you like a card? I'm not going to change.
I don't need a card. If I decide to go vegan, I know what I need to do.
Okay. All right.
But I appreciate you being out here.
yeah,
for
I
your
appreciate you
beliefs.
having a conversation.
Yeah.
And
I respect it. I mean, I get what you're saying 100%.
I wish you would
Do you
go
wear
vegan.
vegan shoes?
Yeah, these are
I
vegan.
try so hard, but I don't. I mean, like hiking boots. I've had these boots for like 10 years. And the thing is that cow's already dead. You know what I mean? Like somebody ate that cow.
Yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying. I mean, I won't like at secondhand stores. I won't buy animal products, though, because it just kind of
It just
condones.
grosses you out,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, it grosses me out, and it condones the use for other people.
I hear that.
You know what
One
I
time
mean?
I bought from an antique store a seal fur jacket.
Oh.
And it started to like really haunt me. I gave it to my friend and she had a pillow made
Yeah,
for me. And my
oh.
dogs were like completely repulsed by it. I had to get
They
rid of
knew.
it.
They were like-
yeah, I was like, oh my God, I put a skinned
Oh.
animal in the house with the dogs. They must be freaking out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you think about it, it haunted me.
What's
that
your
poor seal.
name?
Beth.
Beth, nice to
Yeah,
meet you.
nice
I'm
to
Rebecca.
meet you, Rebecca.
I hope you have a good day.
You too.
You take
I
care.
hope you get lots of good interviews. Are
Thank
you
you.
using them for anything? Just mostly just to get the moral question across, or
Yeah,
in
we're
those
just
studies or anything?
No, but I'm in the psychology field, and I'm thinking my wheels are turning about how I can do some research and get something published.
Good for you.
So yeah, but no, we're just out here on our own.
It's such a good. I'm
So-
a student here, and I have morality of psychology and morality this
Uh-huh.
year, and this would be a great topic
Oh,
in that class.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
You're a vegetarian for moral reasons, but not a vegan. Like, yeah.
Well, it was good talking to you.
Yeah, you too, Rebecca.
You take care. Well, that was interesting conversation. Try not to. I don't know. I didn't think that she was going to really. She said she wasn't going to change, but that she would think about the conversation. And so that's at least the most that we can ask from somebody is please think about this. If you're not vegan right now, at least think about why you're doing things. So.
You still want to stay in that early and I'm just trying to tell you that the world isn't like
The sun is like blazing in my eyeball. Oh my gosh.
the reason why it evolves so slowly. And one thing that
Yeah, it was a little awkward. It was a little odd. I don't know what to say.
right there, maybe. Because you are having all the neural pathways, all the trauma and all the stuff, like you see everything. You see that because I've seen chickens before. I did.
You guys make notes.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to hop on?
Yeah,
I
I'll
just
hop
had
on.
2 combos.
Yeah, way
Yeah,
to go.
thanks.
Awesome.
The second
Okay.
one was a little awkward.
Literally.
I'm just gonna, I don't know what's wrong with it.
You guys are ridiculous. Life
Okay.
for veganism.
No, I want this one.
It's holding 2 things, different parts. It's just much more complex.
If you just ignore her, she'll go away.
She said we were a bunch of trolls, which is
Yeah,
funny
just-
because she's a troll.
Yeah, just totally ignore. Hi, do you want to have a conversation? Okay, no worries.
Yeah, no, I ignored her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can do at this point, because otherwise anything is just going to feed her. Oh, you see me. I'm going to keep talking at you.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Actually, I had a really great conversation over there with Josh. And actually, I might send you. Oh, I don't know what she's talking.
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't want to leave Josh alone too much. We were just okay. I might send you over there to him, but we actually had a really good conversation around with him. And I think it was insightful for everybody. So
Good.
yeah, they left not saying that they would go vegan or anything, but they did say they were really grateful for this information. It was something they hadn't thought about really, and her partner was actually like full on crying, like just tears, and he had to leave because he was thinking about Dominion. I guess he's already seen it, and I was like, I mean,
That's a sign right
yeah,
there.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, and she was like really appreciative. So it ended on a really good,
My goodness,
heartfelt
you just showed,
note. So.
and I understand the behavior because you don't.
You guys
know
want to answer
how
a few
come at
questions?
it.
Stop slitting throats.
Start thinking. Hi, Anna.
Hey.
Watch the documentary.
They turned around like second graders.
Oh, okay.
No, it's okay. I understand it.
Okay.
And I actually came over to just ask if I could watch it because the truth was I just wanted to see how I looked.
On that card, if you look up that word that's on it says vegan stoner
Yeah,
lady. If you look
he
that up
said-
on YouTube,
yeah, vegan stoner.
it'll be right on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
vegan. Yeah.
yeah,
No, but that's vegan stoner lady. It will be the
that's the
name.
YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And you'll see it there.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
I was fine with art. I'm sorry, that was really funny. I shouldn't have corrected his pronouns. I get really tired of people saying, give it to you and I. Give it to you and me. You know, he didn't say give it, but it's like the difference between we and us. I'm an English teacher. It makes me crazy.
I'm sorry.
So when I just said we've done that, you didn't go there, but there he kept like saying, well, would you rather slit the blah, blah, blah. And then when I said that's not the point, we went there already. And then I corrected his grammar. And then he turned around and they stood there like second graders, talk about the amygdala and the limbic system and all the emotional developmental thing that we're all so young at, we triggered off.
Okay.
So I wish them well, but
Yeah.
that was funny.
All right.
But
Well, I
enjoyed
appreciate
talking
you
to
engaging with us. Yeah. All right. You have a good day. Enjoy the rest of the market.
Have my apples. You want an apple or you hungry?
I'm good. Thank you, though. Thank you for the offer.
No chickens.
That's good. Way to go. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions? Okay, no worries. Hey guys. That lady, I don't. Did she actually have something coherent?
I can't really know. At this
Okay.
point, I guess not.
I mean, what we understood is basically she was saying that there was a lot of oppression and other horrible things going on, and like she was saying that a lot of humans do the opposite of what they have principles of. That's what she was talking to me about.
Yeah, she was saying that she knows she has cognitive dissonance, and then she just
Yeah.
wouldn't answer the question on like what's more important to you.
She was like,
whether you
she
want
was,
to eat a
she
bird
was
or
trying to
whether
say
the bird's
that
killed.
it's like a struggle that we have to live with, and that we're born with, like working with other people on the planet. Like, I don't know. It was interesting. It was trying to say
convoluted.
that like she didn't want to see that like the individual still matters. Like the cow matters. Like that person's life matters to them, and that's why we don't like just live with the cognitive dissonance. Like we can't just live with it. Like it's not something we can just.
That's what I was saying. You can't use it as an excuse.
Like,
I
no.
actually, her and I did have that part of the
Yeah, it was
conversation
it was
too.
confusing because she was very aware of cognitive dissonance and what it was,
Deeply.
but then like wouldn't let it go. But
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you talking about it with me?
It kind of
but
reminds
not
me of
letting it
someone
go?
who
Like,
thinks that they have some kind of disability that says they have to eat animals. It's like, well, have you actually looked into it? Do you?
yeah,
Like, or do you just hear protein and you
Yeah.
thought, oh, I need to eat animals, and then you just went along with this narrative?
Yeah, and you thought it would be convenient and be difficult to argue against a vegan telling you to sacrifice your own health.
Yeah, and that's not at all what we were saying. We're saying when you have options, when you don't need to do something, shouldn't you avoid doing that horrible thing to somebody else if it's really
if you
stealing
wouldn't
everything
wanna
from
switch
them?
places,
Yeah.
then like that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
If you wouldn't, well, even if you would tolerate being exploited, we all respect each
Right.
other because we don't know anything about anybody and what they want until we talk to them. And the safest thing we can do is just not interfere. That is the way. Did you guys want to jump in? I can keep going.
I need to pause after that.
Yeah.
I might try after this next conversation.
Absolutely.
Try jumping in.
Hell yeah. Hi. Can I answer your question? We're just live on YouTube. It takes like 5 minutes.
Sure, what's going on?
Awesome. I really appreciate it. Nothing scary or political. I'll just have you stand right here.
All right, cool.
My name's Anna.
Nice to meet you, Anna.
Nice to
My
meet
name's
you.
Eric.
Eric, lovely to meet you, Eric.
Yeah.
So we're just asking about oppression. Oppression means prolonged, cruel treatment, meaning basically to treat someone unfairly.
Right.
Should the powerful have the right to oppress the powerless?
Should the powerful have the right to oppress the powerless?
Yeah. It seems kind of obvious, but I promise I'm going somewhere.
I mean, obviously, I would say not, but
Right, I agree.
okay.
What if the powerful are really strong, much more strong than the powerless? Does that give them the right then?
I mean, no.
I agree.
Like, I mean, what was it, that old saying, might makes right? I don't really believe that.
Yeah. So basically, same thing with intelligence, right?
Right.
It doesn't make a difference. So what about, this might feel like a gotcha, and it's not a judgment.
No, please, go ahead.
What about the animals that we use for food, clothing, and entertainment? Would you agree that we're oppressing them?
Yes and no.
Okay. So do you understand that animals are sentient, that they're able to have
Yes.
own subjective
I
experiences?
do understand that.
Okay. So knowing that...
And-
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. I mean, it's kind of difficult because at the same time, it's an easy form of sustenance.
Oh, okay. Sentience.
Not sentience.
Oh.
I understand about the sentience.
Okay,
I do
okay.
understand that they are sentient beings and they do have every right to be on
Sorry.
this planet as well as me, you, and everybody else walking around here. At the same time, though, I believe it's one of those things where it's convenient for people to be able to. It's just an easy form of food.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Relatively speaking, right?
Convenience. Yeah.
And
Does that morally justify
No.
what we do? Okay.
not entirely, no.
Yeah, okay.
Now, here's the interesting part, right? Is like, on the one hand, yeah, I don't agree at all with people having power over other people, and just, I know it's kind of like a weird double standard there, right?
Well, that's kind of why I'm here, is
Yeah.
that I think we actually do have shared principles.
Right.
Do you know the word vegan?
I do.
Yeah, tell me what you think it means.
From what I understand, it means, not eating any animal products, period. So no meat, no dairy, no, honey?
No leather, no
No,
wool,
no leather,
silk.
no wool.
We don't go to the zoo.
No.
We don't go to circuses.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Those are side effects of it. Veganism is actually a principled stance against the exploitation of others. So, for example, if there was someone who wanted to sell your labor, or they wanted to exploit you in some fashion and sell that benefit, and I could give them money and benefit from them to continue your exploitation, as a vegan, I wouldn't do that. I would avoid giving my money to them if I could, because I know you're a sentient being and that you care about what happens to you, just like I care what happens to me. So that's all veganism is.
Okay.
Hearing that breakdown, do you think that aligns with your principles?
Eating meat or veganism?
Oh, veganism, because it is about the respect that I see a sentient being being exploited, and I'm not going to pay for that. Does that align with your principles?
Normally, I would say yes, but in this case, it is one of those things where, again, it's like paying for the convenience of having a 7-Eleven down the street, and I know versus going out to 2 or 3 different grocery stores to get what you need on a regular kind of shopping trip, right?
If you learned that it was actually really easy to find everything you needed, would you then feel like it was a moral obligation to be vegan?
At that point, that is actually more thought-provoking, I'd say, because at that point, how much of an excuse do you really have, right?
Right, exactly.
At the same time, though, I mean, whatchamacallit, I would really need to overhaul my life as it currently stands, and that might also mean having to overhaul the lives of the people around me. Like, obviously I'm not going to do it forcefully or anything for them, but, like, I mean, how much am I going to be how will my interactions change with the people around me on a day-to-day basis?
I'm not asking you to advocate. I'm only asking to abstain. So it's really an inaction. It would be to not accept or demand anyone be exploited directly for you.
And I understand that, but sorry, I don't mean to point.
That's fine. I'm pointing an object, so I get the feeling.
Yeah, no. I'm just kind of thinking. I mean, culturally speaking, some other places eat meat just because, hey, we're gonna eat whatever it is that's available, right? In some cases, I would say it does make a lot more sense to be vegan just because of the economic aspects of things right now. Like, hey, you know what? Maybe some canned beans with a vegetable stew might do the trick if I can't necessarily afford sausage or something, but.
Well, so yeah, if it was inexpensive and you found it was actually quite easy to do, and you learned that you doing this would actually benefit the animals, because as the victim, I'm sure you would want your oppressor to stop.
Right.
Would you then find it to be a moral obligation to be vegan?
Well, again, like, that's literally the thing that is.
It shouldn't really interfere with social life. When I first went vegan and I wasn't doing advocating, honestly, people were just curious. They just asked me questions like, well, where do you find your protein? Or, is your food delicious? Or things like that.
Right.
But I never felt actually oppressed, or I never felt harassed. There are some people that are just always going to be a-holes, but...
Oh, no. And I don't mean, I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about family gatherings. Like, traditionally speaking, sometimes they have things that, like, hey, you know what, we eat... Again, we are just eating whatever we can find off the land, right? Or whatever's convenient for you right now that you're in your economic situation.
Yeah, so a vegan diet, they've done studies on it, it's actually 30% cheaper.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Than the omnivorous diet. But it's about more of a whole foods diet than it is the processed stuff. The processed stuff can, I agree, be a little more expensive. Like those Beyond Burgers are impossible.
Oh, no.
sometimes.
I don't like the taste of them.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But like beans, rice,
Yeah.
fruits, vegetables, frozen fruits and vegetables, in season, those are going to be the cheapest things in the grocery store.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm just out here, it sounds like you have similar principles. I'm sure if, let's say, you went home and mom made a labradoodle roast, would you eat that?
Is this on camera?
It is.
Ooh. Yeah.
Or would you say, Mom, I don't want to eat that dog?
Ooh, this is going to come out really bad, but I'd eat it, yeah.
Okay, well, it's more consistent because you're seeing animals as similar, but what about if it was a human baby? Somehow Mom found a loophole she got a hold of this human baby and now she's stuffed it and roasted it.
That's probably where I draw the line. Yeah.
Yeah. So would you be willing to say, Mom, I'm not going to eat that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it then? Because I know that it sounds like an extreme and like kind of Lulu, but what is it then that morally justifies that difference, that gut feeling of, oh, babies, no, why would you do that? But a dog, it's like, oh, baby. Like, what makes it okay for this individual but not okay for this individual?
I don't know. I guess I'd say probably like the in-group, out-group sort of thing. And I know that kind of also really relates to this on this front.
Exactly. Yeah, because when you say that, you're saying my group, even though we share what's important,
right?
The ability to have a subjective experience, I'm going to ignore that because you're not in my group.
Right.
And I'm going to use your body for my pleasure. That doesn't sound moral, right?
No, it does not.
Yeah. And that's all we're out here. I feel like most people agree with that. That's a pretty common principle.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like... and you know, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I kind of feel like it's more of a modern luxury in a way to be able to be. In a way. Yeah.
Actually, funny enough, Pythagoras even advocated for animals. That's like thousands of years ago.
Yeah. Wasn't he kind of a bit of a loony though?
Pythagoras?
He
was a philosopher.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about him, I guess, to know if he was loony, but I know he was a philosopher that was respected.
No. I totally agree on that front.
He advocated against animal use, even back then.
No, that's understandable.
It is older concepts. The word vegan itself was coined in the 40s, though, so I'll give you that maybe the term vegan is more of a modern
at
idea
least
as it is today.
Yeah, I mean... Again, I'm not entirely sure how, because there's also a lot of things that it's just plainly addicting, kind of like coffee, you know? We all love coffee.
Oh, yeah. I hear that.
I love
Let's
cheese.
say you found out your coffee, though, resulted in a child losing their head. You would stop drinking coffee immediately, right?
Again, that is kind of the interesting thing, right? Because, like, it's one of those things you don't really think about. We don't really think about the cow in the slaughterhouse when they're all cramped up.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the time when people think about it, even just being dogs, they'll lose their minds. Dogs being pushed in a slaughterhouse.
No,
even the nice slaughterhouses that are small and local.
No.
People would lose their mind if they knew dogs were being processed in there. Because people have bonded with dogs.
Right.
You recognize there's a personality, there's someone there.
I mean, yeah, but I also recognize there's a personality on the goats and the sheep, right?
Oh, that's why I'm here. I'm trying to say there is no difference between them.
No, and that's why I did say earlier, I think it is kind of a... If you're not going to eat everything under the sun, I mean... But then again, I am also...
do you want to be on that menu? Because everything under the sun, you're under the sun right now.
No, that is true. I mean...
Is that moral, right? That's that might makes right again.
Yeah. It is kind of a conundrum.
I can hear that it's a thought that maybe you haven't really had a lot. Give you a card. So this just has resources on it.
Okay.
So on one side, the colorful side, that just has the documentary Dominion, which is just an educational film just to show you literally standard practice of how to use or how animals are used and what they have to go through for you to use them. Because when you go to a store anywhere, they're going to lull you with images of happy animals that are consenting to this or something like that. That's how it feels, right? It makes us feel good about it. And it makes it feel that casual purchase is no big deal.
Right.
But it's everything to them. They literally lose everything for you to have 15 minutes of sensory pleasure. So what I would do is watch this documentary to ask yourself, am I comfortable supporting that? And then scroll below it, because once you go there, it has other resources. If you scroll below the documentary, there's actually nutritional information on how to get that cheap diet that meets all your nutritional needs but is inexpensive. This other side, if you do decide that you're ready to go vegan and you want to speak up for the animals, this just shows you our Facebook. So you can find when we're live, you can find where we're going to be at if you want to join. And also there's other resources on just learning why we're out here and why to be vegan. But this one is the main one that I want you to check out. Just the documentary.
2018.
Yeah, if you can't scan it, just watch, just Google
look it up on YouTube.
Dominion 18. Yeah, it's totally free. But if you're going to continue to demand animals be exploited for you, it's important to be an informed consumer, right? Because like I said, they're not going to tell you the truth. They want you to feel comfortable buying their products, and you need to be an informed consumer and protect yourself against that.
Okay.
Yeah, and ask yourself, if I was the victim, what would I want my oppressor to do? Do I want them to stop, or do I want them to like keep using me, or maybe use me more nicely? You know, out of those three options, what would you prefer?
Right. They obviously stop, but
Yeah.
Right.
So with that in mind, I have two more questions for you. One is, would you be willing to go plant-based until you watch that documentary? Meaning no animal products until you watch it. It's free on YouTube, and it's really, you can watch it on your phone.
Yeah, I'll watch it on my phone. I mean, I'll probably end up watching it on the train ride home, but
There
yeah.
you go. Would you be willing to go plant-based until you watch it?
Does that include if I'm picking something up for someone else right now?
I mean, that would be on you, but for you, I'm genuinely talking about your choices. So I'm not really concerned about whoever you're helping at this moment.
Yeah, sure. I mean, what's the worst
I
that could happen?
appreciate that. Thank you so much. And
Right.
then the last question is, how many more animals do you want exploited for you? Is it more than 0?
Thanks.
How many do you prefer?
I mean, obviously, we would all prefer it be
0.
none, but yeah.
All right, great. That means going vegan. Can I shake your hand one more time? What was your name again?
Eric.
Eric, that was amazing. Thank you so much. Please check out those resources. We'll be
Okay.
here every Saturday, and if you have any questions or anything, come up and ask us.
Okay,
And
perfect.
like I said, you can find the live. You can look back at it. It's free on YouTube
I'm
also.
so getting canceled.
No, if anything, you showed that you actually are in alignment with your principles, and that takes actually a stronger person because you're standing against the current, right?
Well, we'll see about that.
All right, good luck, man. Reach out to me if you have any questions, okay? You have a good day. Yes, guys, everybody's taking the plant-based challenge. I love it. So he's going to go plant-based until he watches the documentary, and he sounds like he really aligns with the principles. So he's just like, yep.
That's good.
Yep,
Just
I
a
know.
clear cut.
Yep, exactly. That's my reaction too when I first learned. I was like, damn it, I gotta change my habits. I don't want to support that. So it cracks me up when I see other people doing it, like, fine, I'll do the right thing.
Excited to watch that.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, fantastic. I need a drink of water, guys, so I'm just gonna, or do you want to jump out?
I can just tell them like about this connect they're having off camera. They're talking to somebody right now, somebody who's actually walking around here with like one of the petitions. I don't know what it's about because I still haven't asked, but he got drawn in on the sign with Josh, another activist that came, I think last week. Was his first time here. But yeah, it's a pretty good conversation over there. The person has been vegan for like 6 years in the past, but stopped because of like they're a cook, so they needed to find more variety, just stuff like that. So they're talking about how we're now talking about how their cook experience and their chef experience could actually be very valuable to the like vegan community because they said that they knew how to turn an eggplant into something that tastes like a steak. And I'm like, there's so many restaurants around here looking for expertise in that exact area because like Portland is so. They said that that's a reason why they moved to Portland. So it's just like, yeah, we asked them like if you could align, if you could fulfill your want to cook for other people and have your compassion with animals exist in the same space, like that'd be obviously amazing. So we encourage that. And so they're still talking over there. Probably more great stuff being said as we go on. But yeah.
Did you want to, I don't know what you want to do.
I could stand here, maybe wait for a conversation. I'm not sure. I think maybe.
If you want to hang over there,
I think Cooper wanted to go, but I'm not sure if they're just like super enveloped in the one they're having now off camera. Okay. So I don't really mind.
I can hold the sign for you if you want to do some outreach.
All
or
right.
if you want to hold the sign for me, what do you want to do?
I'll hold the sign for you really quick.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no, I totally get it. I just need to move a little bit. Hopefully the live is okay. I have the phone on me. I don't want to be too far. Oh yeah, let's check out some comments actually real quick. Hey guys. Oh, the sun is like
Nothing
right.
changed my mind on eating meat. I've seen the videos on how hot dogs are made. I had two. I saw the video on how hot dogs are made when I was really little, and it wasn't even actually that in depth. I still don't know. Like actually, now that I like think about it, now I can combine the two.
Yeah.
Like post veganism. But I think they're doing a lot worse. You might want to watch
Oh my gosh.
Slaughterhouse
I mean,
footage
yeah,
before
just
you
any
watch the hot dog.
processing. Yeah, no, I've never harmed an animal, but that looks like it was to somebody else. Oh. I mean, I've never taken the life of an animal for my food or anything. Yeah, sorry, nothing will change my mind. No big deal. I'll live another day, but you won't. No big deal. Okay. Well, looks like the vegans are pretty active. Yeah, guys, like and subscribe, share. We're going to be here every Saturday. We'll either be here at the farmers market or, there's other parts in Portland that we might pop at. It's just kind of nice because the people here are typically already thinking outside of themselves, which is a great start. Sometimes, and they're also here to be leisure, walk around, so they have time. Yeah, willful ignorance is sucky because it's like they're just showing their cowardice, and that's not fair. Oh, I want to make sure I have.
Look at that little cute squirrel.
Oh my gosh, hi! Little chunky.
Like, now that looks like someone who has the right to live.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey, do you guys want to answer a few questions? Okay. Hey.
Here's Beanie saying.
Oh.
Yes, I like that. I was saying we need more vegan clothes in different layers because we only have vegan shirts.
Exactly, my sweatshirt, you can't even read it. Although sometimes I'm worried that if they see the V word, they're going to be scared, but I don't know. You also get some people that do take that challenge. Hey, do you guys want to answer a few questions? Okay, all right. Hey, do you guys want to answer a few questions?
We have to go.
All right, no worries. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions? All right. Oh my God, what a cute little bouquet. It's adorable. I've never seen those that small before. It's like for a Barbie. It's so cold, I'm still shaking.
Oh, okay.
They seemed like they were in deep conversation about garlic. Oh, that guy sells fermented garlic paste, that's why. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions? You really don't exist.
He said, were you over here? Was that left, right?
Yeah, what? I hear
it's like
someone. What's this buzzing noise? Do you guys want to answer a few questions? All right, no worries. Oh, the sun is nice. Hi, do you want to answer a few questions? Are you sure? There's restrooms. I don't know if you're looking for the restrooms. Oh, okay. She was trying to get in that building. Let's try to help her out.
Classic vegan.
I know, right? Stop helping people. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions? Takes like 5 minutes. All right, no worries.
So next week.
Yeah, next week. We'll see you next week. It is getting kind of quiet. It is. The whole market's kind of quiet. The parking was really light. Last time, the parking was not. Hi, do you want to answer a few questions? Okay.
10 minutes?
She's on a mission. We'll put it in the books.
We have time. Right there, name, number.
She's covering his eyes with the bag of nuts.
I'm steering.
Yeah, exactly. Go this way. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions? No. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions? Do you guys want to answer a few questions? Okay.
Good job.
Hey, do you want to answer a few questions? Hi. Hi, do you want to answer a few questions? Take like 5 minutes? Okay. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions? Damn. Striking out hard.
It's not even as cold as it was.
I know. Like, I'm still cold, but the sun is much better. Hey, you want to answer a few questions? Okay. Well, let's take a look at some of the comments. What's going on in the chat?
Right, might as well.
Yeah. Meow, meow. How's everyone doing in there? Does everyone like it when we talk to the chat sometimes, or is it better just that we're trying to interview people? I was going to put a poll in the chat. I don't know how to do that.
A poll?
Yeah, you know, like a poll of if they like us to talk on the chat or not.
Yeah, me too.
Do you guys want to talk about it? You don't have to, you don't want to. It's up to you.
No, I'm all good.
I shared a little bit.
We had a little side conversation, and it was mostly open-minded, I would say.
What did they end on?
Let's see. I'm just like scrolling back through the entire conversation in my head.
Yeah.
Let's see. They were talking, they had been vegan for 6 years, and they were telling us that they knew 400 different vegan recipes, and I'm like, whoa, if you can do all of that,
Yeah.
you really have no choice, like, or you don't have any
Option,
justification,
yeah.
right? Because you know that you have the choice not to, if you are aware of all of these different plant foods that you can prepare. So we're just trying to gently hold them accountable and get them to connect back with the victims, and even talked about hunting for a moment and just ask them, would it be okay for you? If it was a dog or a cat, would you feel differently? Trying to...
Thank you for showing up. Did you want to say anything?
Yeah.
I like animals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing up.
Yeah.
You have a good rest of your day. Good luck on your finals.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it was a solid conversation.
That's awesome. I think that's a great target of a person to talk to because they're working on having, it's the IP28, right?
No, he was spreading a petition about it was about housing, wasn't it?
Yeah, because it takes too long to get certain
permits, yeah.
permits,
Got it.
done within a certain reasonable amount of time. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, if you care about others, why not care about all others?
Yeah, just trying to like gently give them the little nudge that they needed to start living within their principles again.
Yeah.
Because they admitted that when they went to purchase a piece of cow's flesh, that they had to think about it every time, and that so they know it was wrong.
Yeah.
So just trying to.
Where a lot of people are, they're like grappling with this inside, but they like are told so often everything's fine, and it's not until someone like us comes along and is like, hey, that is not, it's actually not okay, even though it is normal.
Yeah.
It's not okay. Ask the victim.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you did. It sounds
Lots of redirecting to the animals, just trying not to, because there was lots of moments where it would become about food, and I'm like, this is nice, and it's showing that you have knowledge of how to cook plant-based, which could be room for like a fruitful conversation, but at the same time, like, we need to get back to why you would need to be making those plant-based recipes. What's the whole point of it?
What's the point?
Yeah, what's the motivation behind it?
I've had some people tell me, they're like, I'm thinking about going vegan. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Like, what are you thinking about?
Yeah. I think that's usually coming from a position of like, I'm considering trying out this new thing for my own health.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're confusing veganism for plant-based.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is precisely what it is.
Yeah.
But that question that you have is like, why? And then they're like, and maybe they do say health, and then you can lead them on to exploitation. But a lot of people don't even know what the definition is. Yeah. It's just that perfect opportunity to reveal it.
I was having a conversation with my sister, and it was like we were talking about like why me and her, why her fiance don't get along, and
I don't know if you want to be in the
she was like, oh, you stand for a lot of things that like he's not for, like, and like the veganism thing, and I'm like, oh well. I was like, well, he doesn't even know what it is, like, and she was like, well, right, he doesn't want to know, and I'm like, wow, now sucks. It's like, that sucks for him. Like, he doesn't even want to know.
Intentionally plugging there.
Like, he doesn't even want to know what it is. Like, he won't even hear the definition. So, like, he just tries to not be around me as much.
That's
It's
that
like, God.
cognitive dissonance. It's
like,
so
yeah.
loud. It's like,
Uh-huh.
no, stop talking
There's a
about it.
built-in concession there because it's acknowledging that if I were to learn the truth, that would mean something for me
That
in my
your life
own
would change,
behaviors
yeah.
that I would need to change. Yeah.
Exactly. And so I'm just like, okay, so I actually don't even care because, like, I'm always going to be this way now. Like, now that I know, I'm never going to not know. So I'm always going to speak for them. And, like, I don't know. I think he doesn't like why, like, whenever I'm around them, I refer to it as, like, oh, it has animals in it? Or is there animals going to be eating? Or, like, are y'all going to be eating animals there? Like, do they serve animals? It's like, I'm just like, because I don't want you to have a moment of being like, especially if you're family, like, I'm supposed to care about you more than I care about strangers. And
exactly.
if I'm advocating for strangers, like, I'm definitely not going to be sugarcoating it for you.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So
There was a phrase that I read somewhere that was like, it's not wrong to expect people to change from hearing this because you're asking for consistency because there's a victim involved. you know?
Exactly.
And if that victim doesn't have rights, you don't have rights because it's just an arbitrary trait. It's just about shifting that goalpost.
Exactly.
So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you guys take a minute, take a breather. That was a long conversation.
What was that guy you were talking to? I know you already told everybody.
Honestly, I kind of brain farted right now. Oh, I think I don't know. I'm blending them all together right now. It went really well. He was saying that he was going to go plant-based, he's going to check out the resources, and it sounded like they actually, the principles actually align with his principles. Like, he was like, at first kind of pushing against it, but then we talked about necessity, and we talked about, how the sentience comes into play, and that's what matters is we care about what happens to us, they care about what happens to them. And I think that really resonated with him. And so, he said he'll watch the documentary, and he was going to go plant-based until he watches it. So,
okay.
yeah,
Hope so.
yeah. All right. Do you want to hold a sign for me? Oh, the sun feels so damn good. Oh, I'm like thawing a little bit.
It's so funny because during the summer we were like, can't take.
Yeah, we're
the heat.
dying. Yeah,
Dying.
exactly. One and then the other.
And now it's like, oh, sun, thank you.
Yeah,
for
exactly. Oh, hold on. Let me read a few comments, guys.
Okay.
I asked a question, then I didn't come back. No, you can't. Oh, I missed it. Oh, yes. You cannot be vegan and use animals. Right. Yeah, you can't be vegan and justify using animals. That's just true. Hi, you guys. Oh, looks like something's happening. They're looking for the bathroom, maybe. I was gonna ask, and I was like, oh no, you guys look like you're on a mission. I guess when it comes to like using, I mean, you can't morally justify it. Obviously, there's survival and self-defense. I was just having, I just said an absolute when there are some exceptions, but it's still unfortunate. You don't want to take someone's life, even in self-defense, because someone is just making a bad choice in that moment to come at you, and something is wrong. And if maybe they'd had the proper help at a right time, maybe they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. Maybe that's just my own empathetic outlook.
But I mean,
obviously you need to, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
in the necessity, I get it, but I still don't even want to take someone's life, even in the event that they're taking me. I would prefer to get them to stop without taking their life.
Yeah. Shoot them in the leg, not the head.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Exactly. No, but exactly. It's
Yeah.
I want you to learn from this and not do it again. But if you're dead, you can't learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I watched too many horror movies in my past.
yeah.
I don't watch as many anymore, but I will never let the serial killer get me.
Oh, yeah. No. That's self-defense. Absolutely protect yourself. Yeah. No one, I don't, no. I will, whatever I need to do, I will protect myself. Yeah. No. That's a happy pup.
Yeah, cutie.
Hi. Do you want to answer a few questions? It only takes like 5 minutes. Awesome. Are you okay with being live on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Awesome. I'll just have you stand right here. Awesome. So my name's Anna. What's
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Elise.
Elise. It's lovely to meet you. Elise?
Yeah.
Elise, I'll think. Okay, so we're just asking people about oppression. Oppression just means prolonged cruel treatment, means to treat someone unfairly. Do you think the powerful should have the right to oppress the powerless?
Well, no, that's an obvious no.
Right, I agree with you. They're going to seem obvious. What about if the oppressor is really strong?
Well, no.
I agree. What if they're really smart?
No.
What if the oppressor has been oppressing for so long, it's been in their family, it's now a tradition? Does the oppressor then have the right to oppress the powerless?
No, that's why most monarchies were taken down.
I totally agree with you, yes. All right, so this next one's going to feel like the gotcha, but I promise I'm not judging you. I did this for a long time myself. So I'm just asking, what do you think about the animals that we use for food, clothing, and entertainment? Would you agree that we're oppressing them?
I think about this a lot, and while I would love to say, let's not kill any animals, at this point, most of the animals have been bred to not be able to survive in the wild because we have bred them so long to produce a lot of wool and produce a lot of meat and produce a lot of eggs.
Yep. What do you think we can do to stop supporting that?
I don't quite know, because it's not like we don't have any like natural cows anymore.
Right.
So it's not like we can breed them with natural cows to make them back into what they originally were.
What about, have you heard of the word vegan before?
Yes, I have.
Just share with me what you think it means.
I think it is an attempt at a helping basically. But
similar idea.
Most people who are vegan aren't doing the proper steps, because humans are omnivores, so we still require protein in some way.
Do you know that, or is it just because you're assuming that we're omnivorous that we need animals?
Because I know that.
Okay, so there is currently evidence, the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, so every country has these body of professionals that focus on how diet affects health. That's how they come to the conclusion of what they're going to recommend for people to eat. So the largest body of these dietitians is called the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. They have gone over thousands of studies and peer-reviewed studies that have been repeated over and over again, and they have come to the collective conclusion that a fully planned out vegan diet is actually safe and healthy, and even preventative to many of our chronic ailments that take our life, like cardiovascular disease or diabetes.
I do believe that if you plan out your diet properly, you can account for most missing nutrients you would get from not eating meat.
Yeah.
Though
is there anything you think you absolutely can't get from other sources?
Heck, I know.
Sorry, yeah,
I know of it. I don't know the name of it, but there's a specific protein that comes from fats that are required in our diet. Okay. Though there are like fats pills that you can probably take as well.
Well, I don't know if it's I've never heard the fat. I've heard some people starting to say that we need to eat cholesterol, because that is only found in animal products, but cholesterol is actually the leading cause of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and
that's because because too much of it. If you drink too much water, you'll die. If you have too much of anything, you can die.
Yeah, it's about the dose, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to plant-based eating, you can get actually everything you need on a plant-based diet. And I actually have resources I can give you so that you can, it's an easy just checklist to make sure you get everything you need a day. It's really easy. You could literally find everything here in this market if you wanted to get everything you needed. So with that in mind, is there anything that would still hold you back from going vegan, from no longer demanding animals be exploited for you?
Just main worry is that I'm not good at managing my diet.
Yeah, no, I tell you, I'm super lazy, and I personally also don't really care to manage my diet. This checklist was really easy for me. I did it for about a month to practice my habits. After that, it was like no brainer. It's like I just go for the foods that I like because I know that they're vegan, and it doesn't take any more time off of my back than normal.
I meant just managing my diet as in I am autistic and I have foods I just cannot eat because I just get sensory overload because of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest you eat those foods specifically, but there's so many edible plant foods out there. So let me give you this card. When you scan it, it shows you a documentary, and I urge everyone to watch it, just because if you are going to continue to demand animals be used for you, you should know what it is they go through. Even in a case of necessity, right? We should understand the gravity. These animals are just as sentient as our companions, and we lose our minds at the idea of a dog in a slaughterhouse, right?
I don't, but...
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, let's say I wanted to open a dog slaughterhouse. Would you be against me advocating for me to open that?
No.
Okay. That's consistent. Most people are against dog farming and taking a dog and slitting their throat to eat them.
There are specific breeds of dogs that were made to be eaten, as well as cats and guinea pigs.
So I'm going to pull out an analogy, and I'm not saying these two things are the same. I'm just saying that this is another case where a sentient being was exploited and used without their consent. So in the case of slavery, sadly, there were some humans that made other humans mate with each other against their will because they wanted to breed them for the perfect slave. So someone was born out of this purpose. Would you then say it's moral because they were bred for that purpose to use that human as a slave?
Well, I don't think so.
I agree.
No.
I agree. Yeah, I don't think so either. We all, despite what other people want for us, right? We have our own purpose. We care about what happens to us. And we found through science, we know that the animals are no different. They maybe have different priorities, and maybe they don't think about thoughts like we do.
And can't articulate words like we can because they don't have...
Right.
Yeah.
But they still care about what happens to them. Like a dog doesn't want to be kicked. A cow doesn't want to be poked with sharp objects. They don't want to lose their babies, you know. So I'm just trying, I know that most people agree with this. They share the same principle that causing an animal harm or using them in our best interest and not theirs when we don't need to, that's immoral, right? Yeah. And I just want more people to live in alignment with that because, you know, when you realize what you're supporting, it just now becomes uncomfortable knowing that you're going to demand someone go through a system that you wouldn't tolerate, right? Yeah. If you were the animal, what would you want your oppressor to do? Keep using you, maybe use you more nicely, or just stop using you altogether?
I don't really know.
Those three options, so being used without your consent?
Yeah, I know the options. I don't really know
what would you prefer? As you are right now, what would you prefer?
I mean, like anyone, I would prefer to just be free, though. Honestly, if I was a farm animal, I would prefer to be with a farmer because I can't take care of myself in any way.
Well, what if we just don't birth them into existence?
That would be extinction, and nowadays most things are built around the farm animals we keep as well as our structures.
Well,
so
if you're worried about biodiversity, animal ag is actually one of the leading causes of destroying biodiversity because we have to make room to feed the animals, right? We got to grow their crops to feed them. And there's a study that's called Reducing Food's Environmental Impact Through Producers and Consumers. It's a long mouthful of a title. But they found that we're using 83% of our agricultural land to raise animals. That's their space that they take up and their food. If we stopped farming animals, so there's 8 billion humans right now. If we stopped farming animals, we could feed 10 billion humans because we would free up 75% of our agricultural land. Yeah. And wild animals could actually flourish, biodiversity would rise, and we wouldn't be subjecting a sentient being to losing everything for no reason, right? We could just eat the plant-based products.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you listening to me. Would you be willing to watch that documentary?
I may watch it in my free time, yeah.
Okay. I want to challenge you. Would you be willing to go plant-based, meaning no animal products, until you watch that documentary?
To be honest, probably not.
Okay, what product you have to have? What is it?
It's not really like product I have to have, but it's more just like, I guess just meat in general. It's part of my safe foods, I'm sorry.
Well, I hear you, and I want you to be safe, okay? I don't want you to harm yourself. I want you to take care of you and what you need to do. What I would do if if I could ask, just on that card, scroll down, there's something called Vegan Easy. It's just a community of people, and they have a dietitian there that can help you make a meal plan that fits your needs, your budget, your sensory pleasures. Absolutely. You live in one of the best cities, actually, to be vegan. We have a lot of good options. So if you genuinely are uncomfortable with the fact that we're demanding animals to go through this, but you're just scared for your health, which I absolutely understand, please reach out to the Vegan Easy. It's free. It's just a little group that they send you a little email. It's like, hey, these are the products you can eat that should fit your sensory needs and your budget. And it's really simple. Would you be willing to look at that at least, the Vegan Easy? Yeah. Okay. I appreciate you stopping by. It takes a brave person to step up, so I really do appreciate that. And it sounds like you're in alignment with our principles. You know, you're just not living in alignment with those yet. All right, check out that documentary. And we'll be here every Saturday, so if you have questions, you can talk to us. And on that card, you'll see Vegan Stoner Lady. That is where you'll see the live. Or no, I'm sorry, it's anti-animal use. I gave you one of these cards, right? The colorful one? I give you one of these ones, right? I'll give you another one. Well, you can have both. Same resources. The other side, if you decide you want to go vegan, or maybe you want to reach out to us, this side here is our group. You can find our Facebook group. And if you look up anti-animal use on YouTube, you can see how you did on the live. Awesome. What was your name one more time?
Elise.
Elise, I really do appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. And, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I want you to really think about that, okay? Just consider the animals.
I will.
Okay. All right.
Have a nice rest of your day.
You as well. Enjoy the rest of the market.
Good luck.
Good luck. You as well. Well, I felt like I was worried I was pressing her too hard because looked like she was on maybe brink of tears. I don't know. I just didn't want to hurt her. I just wanted. It sounded like it was somewhat impactful. I'm hoping she checks out the resources. That's all it takes. It's just opening up resources and looking at information, becoming informed, and then using that information as a platform to go look up other information. Double check it. Make sure I'm not just a crazy person on the corner. But anyway. I appreciate people being willing to step up.
Earlier I saw a comment that said soccer mom on a soapbox. So I was like,
soccer mom. I don't even have kids. It's too funny. Did you guys want to jump on?
I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll jump on.
I can hold the sign for you if you
Okay,
want.
cool.
Which side do you want? The experiment side?
Yeah, experiment.
Cool. Yeah, see, like and subscribe, share.
The sun. I love it. I hate it.
Yeah. Do you want my sunglasses since you're facing that way?
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's kind of getting diluted behind the tree a little bit. That's good.
Yeah. I'm glad it's out though. Yeah.
Oh, actually, while we are in between.
Oh yeah. You want to do pictures or something?
Oh, we could do a
I
picture.
totally forgot to take pictures.
That's okay.
Remember?
I honestly forgot to. If you guys are willing to stay to the end, would you be okay if we took a picture? Okay, cool.
Yeah. We always forget to take these like group pictures of ourselves, and then Anna whips together these like images on the computer, and it's like takes 20 million years, I think. So yeah, trying to take more pictures and stuff so it's easier to get our things out there.
Flashcards.
Flashcards, cool.
Made flashcards. They're handwritten though, so good luck. My handwriting's not that bad, but it's handwriting.
Hi, you have a minute? No?
Exactly. I don't know if you guys want. It's cold. Gotta keep moving.
Yeah. I tried one of the cookies that Cooper made. They're very good. Yeah, they're white chocolate, macadamian, vegan, of course. Really good. I needed some energy, a little pick-me-up. So, first thing I had to eat all day. He said he'd give me the recipe, so yeah, that's good because I'm really lazy vegan. Yeah, I try. I'd rather be lazy vegan than not vegan, so yeah.
Agreed.
I'm lazy. I was lazy before I was vegan yet eating, so it's like whatever. Yeah. Aw. Hi. Do you have time for a conversation?
What is this about?
Oppression. Nothing political.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What is it?
Would you be willing? We're on YouTube. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Oh, it's alive?
Yeah.
You have people on there too. Oh, Lord.
Is it okay? Would,
21.
Go ahead.
okay.
Well, I'm nervous.
So, do you think that the more powerful should be able to oppress the powerless or the weaker?
I mean, no.
Okay. Of course, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No oppression is good. So, what about like animals that we oppress by forcing them into
Are
slaughterhouses?
y'all vegans?
Yeah.
You're vegans. Oh, see, I knew something was coming. I knew something.
I wasn't
was
trying
coming.
to gotcha. I was just trying to have a conversation.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. What about the animals in
So,
slaughterhouses?
Yeah. What do you think about that? The oppression that we force upon them.
I think the factory farming's fucked up. We shouldn't be doing that. You know,
Okay.
first world. What's the word? Like entitlement.
Yeah. What about like the smaller farms that say like, oh yeah, we're grass fed or free range or like even some of these stands here at the farmers market. Like, what do you think about that? You think it's still good to like kill innocent animals?
I mean, is it any living thing innocent? So like food. I mean, I don't know. This is a dilemma that I've been having because I've been vegetarian for like 12 years.
Okay.
And then recently I've been like, should I go back? Should I start eating meat? And I've been on the fence. I don't know.
So why did you become vegetarian first of all?
Because in like middle school we did like a paper on like factory farming and like all that stuff in America, the overconsumption. Oh
Yeah.
shit!
I know. I'm sorry. That was very distracting. I think they're gonna.
I thought that's what y'all were about to be.
No.
Never.
Oh.
Make people with the microphone look bad.
Yeah.
He's going to return in great power and great honor. You have to meet God one day. Molesting every one of us. You're protecting, bro. Molesting. You're protecting. That's called protection. Molesting. But the Lord Jesus Christ, He can give you a heart that is sound. You can sit at the feet of Jesus Christ. Children! Brother, you need to stop molesting children. I don't want to blow a discus up. This guy's gonna have an aneurysm. Somebody's already doing it. My friends, that's called protection.
That's some crazy shit.
Unless you're born again, you
Want to support the person yelling at
Okay, I'm gonna take a little deep breath. Woo. That was a lot. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just, wow.
That was. Thanks for pausing, because that was really a lot. Oh my goodness. So okay. All right. So, why did you become a vegetarian when you were?
I was saying because of like factory farming and like the abuse of
Okay.
animals in those factory farms.
Okay. Yeah. So the
And the
animal.
environmental impact and all the stuff.
Yeah. There's a huge environmental impact as well. Yeah, you're right. So the animals in the smaller farms still get sent to the slaughterhouses. Did you know that?
Well, yeah. I guess it's depending on like how much they produce and stuff. Because in Oregon, I think it's 1,000 birds they can slaughter themselves in like out open air facility like this, tent and tables. But yeah.
So, what about going vegan? Would you ever consider going vegan?
I was for 4 years.
Oh, you were for 4 years?
Yeah.
Why did you stop? You don't know?
Well, I was traveling a lot, and like access to the vegan stuff in other countries was difficult.
Like, did they have vegetables or?
Oh yeah, but I'm not trying to spend my whole vacation cooking.
Okay. So, vegan. So it sounds like you were plant-based, but you weren't really vegan because.
No, I was full vegan.
Okay, so it was a
Plant-based,
moral.
all eating lentils and
It was a moral thing for you. It was.
Yeah.
Okay. I always find it interesting when people like stop being vegan, but they were vegan for a moral issue, for a moral standpoint. So.
Well, what changed me is the production. Like I started raising my own animals and doing it myself. And like, I feel like it's a little different when I'm the one with the blood on my hands, you know?
Wow. So what about now? Do you live in Portland?
Yeah.
So you have like choices to, eat different types of food. So, but you're vegetarian right now, but you're still eating some animal. Would you ever?
Products,
Yeah. I mean, so like the dairy cows, you drink milk or?
I don't drink milk,
cheese?
but I eat cheese.
Cheese.
I am not a milk drinker.
Yeah. So, I mean, the dairy cows still go through, a horrible process, and they end up at the same slaughterhouse when they're done being used. So, does that bother you at all?
Taco Bell meat. The end-of-life dairy cows, it's gross. I mean, yeah, it bothers me, but what can I do? What can I really do?
You can eat vegan cheese. There's probably a stand here of Vitopia that has one of the best vegan cheese in town. Or you can get the stuff at the supermarket. There's some good stuff.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
The cheese is one of the easier ones too.
Yeah. So cheese, what else do you use?
Oh,
that's
eggs.
Eggs?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's egg replacers that you can use.
But that cheap protein,
But, I mean, there's other proteins that you can use without harming someone or using them.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's it's a real complicated issue with access and what's the word economics, people's financial positions.
I mean, it's actually cheaper to be vegan.
Yeah, but more work,
Really? You think
Yeah.
it's more work to be vegan?
Yes. Cooking all fucking day. I spent, oh my God, yes. And eating so much. Like, I could eat a pound of chicken wings and be good for today. Or I can cook 3 meals a day and eat a fuck ton and be full,
But, so, I mean, have you ever seen some of the Slaughterhouse videos? Like Dominion? Have you watched that?
Oh, yeah.
And you're okay with eating animals?
Well, no, I don't eat that type of animals. I'm still, right now at least, I'm not eating the factory farm stuff still. I'm eating native caught salmon and those types of things.
So you still eat meat? You're not vegetarian?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah. So, what if I gave you some resources? Would you consider kind of looking at them and
To go vegan?
Yeah.
What's my incentive?
Your incentive is to live by values. Do you believe in nonviolence against normalized
What time
violence
is
in
it?
society?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just thought about this farmer's market's about to close. Okay. Yeah, in some cases, violence is necessary sometimes. Not the meat stuff, but in life.
Yeah, I mean, we're here talking about the animals that are born into existence just to be used by us, killed and used by us. So, I mean, if you were in the victim's place, how would you feel about that, being born into that situation?
And we're speaking specifically factory farming, mass production type.
Well, those and other animals that are used by us.
Well, I think it would be miserable to be an animal on a factory farm. Hell on earth. Torture.
Yeah.
Smaller farms, I think I would, if I was the animal, if I was that animal. I think quality of life matters too on those smaller farms.
So, okay, if somebody if somebody had you, locked in their house, okay, or locked in their yard, and
I'm gonna give you 1 more minute. I'm sorry. There's 20 minutes left of the farmer's market.
Okay, all right. If somebody had you held captive, but they were treating you really well, would you still like them to use you, or would you want to be free?
But there's also a difference between animals and people.
No, we're all sentient. They have their own subjective experience. Does that mean that ours matters more than theirs? That's a speciesist view.
Not the speciesist.
It is.
Okay, reword it one more time. I'm sorry.
Just because someone has a different experience in life than we do,
Yes.
does that mean we have the right to, use them or kill them just because they live differently? Wouldn't you want to be free if somebody said they were raising you, they were holding you captive in the most humane way possible? Would that be okay? Would you want to be free, or would you want them to keep using you and holding you captive?
Well, human to human, obviously no. But okay, now I'm in the mind space of like, okay, if how we farm animals, if something else was farming us. I think I'd be okay with it.
You think if the Martians came down and decided they want to cook you up and eat you, that you'd be okay with that?
I think, yeah, honestly.
You think you would be
if your just a fucking life force needed that, you needed some meat in your life, I'd be okay.
What if you saw your family member?
Oh, shit. They're going at it too?
What if you saw your family member getting decapitated?
Oh.
Just so that they could feed the new race here? Would you be okay with that?
I don't know. This part of it is like, there's so much that goes into it, so like questionable, because also human to human is like different than human to animal, like creatures that were bred for this purpose, that exist for this purpose,
They only exist for this purpose because we keep perpetuating
Are we cool with hunted meat?
No, absolutely not. Because
what's wrong with hunted meat?
What's wrong with hunted meat is that if you have an alternative, like a grocery store, then you don't need to hunt, because that animal being hunted doesn't know that there's this game going on that they're part of, that they didn't choose to be a part of. Now, if somebody is...
So it's an issue of consent?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because they can't give their consent. Animals can't give their consent.
Okay.
So we can't use them.
Huh.
Does that make you think a little bit different about it?
I mean, yeah. But like, issue of consent with wild animals. That's a...
With all animals.
Look, one of these days, I like writing essays just for fun. One of these days, I need to sit down with a computer and write something out, because this is something. This is something, but I do have to run.
Okay, let me give you this card. Okay, this is us. We're anti-animal use, so you can look us up on YouTube. You can see the video, and this has some different resources and information. Okay. What's your name?
Angel.
Angel, it was nice to meet you. I'm Rebecca.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for having a nice conversation with me. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Have a nice vegan day. Go vegan. That was interesting.
Other ways to do that.
Thank you. Well, they were thinking about some things, so I'm not sure where that will go in their existence, but they're a thinker, so I'm hoping that, maybe they do a little bit more research and they'll go back to veganism. But all we can do is have a conversation, so... Hold on a second.
I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Somebody want to...
Yeah, I can go on. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to grab it. I just was going for it.
I'll try now.
Okay, cool. Hey, do you have a few minutes to answer a few questions? Okay. I think I'm still in the frame. Hey, do you guys want to answer a few questions? Oh, what time is it? 1:43. Okay. All right, so like another 20 minutes. Hey, do you guys have a few minutes to answer a few questions? All right. Hey, we're live on YouTube. You want to answer a few questions? Oh, wow, the market looks like it's already closing up. People are packing. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions? Take like 5 minutes?
No.
Okay. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions?
Yeah, I'm kind of on a...
You're on a mission. Yeah, have a good day. Man, it is looking ghostly out here. Try to get one more. My hair's all frizzy. Ugh, the curse of long hair. Just always there. It's okay, I like it. Hi. You guys want to answer a few questions? We're live on YouTube. All right. Hey, you guys want to answer a few questions? Okay. Hey. You know, I've lived here my whole life. I still don't understand how people can wear shorts or short sleeve shirts when it's like this cold. I would be shaking. Ugh. That guy is lean. Probably just used to it at this point, though. Hi. Hey. Hi. You want to answer a few questions?
Okay.
Awesome. It only takes like 5 minutes. We are live on YouTube, though. Is that okay?
No.
Oh, I can talk to you off camera if you prefer.
Okay.
Awesome. I just have you take a step back just in case. I just don't know if you're on camera. All right. So we're just asking people about oppression. Oppression meaning prolonged cruel treatment to treat someone unfairly. Should the powerful have the right to oppress the powerless? I know, it seems obvious. Bear with me. I promise I'm going somewhere.
No.
I agree. What if the oppressor is really strong? They have a lot of muscle, more than the powerless.
Irrelevant.
I agree. What if they're really smart, much smarter than the others?
Irrelevant.
Okay, this last one's going to seem like the gotcha, but it's not. I've done it myself, so no judgment. What do you think about the animals that we send to Slaughterhouse for clothing and food, and even the animals for entertainment? Do you think, or do you agree that we're oppressing them?
That's more complicated. I have a horse.
Mm-hmm.
Some would argue that you shouldn't be riding them.
Yeah.
But my horse wouldn't survive in the wild.
Yeah.
So we take very good care of them. I have a dog.
Mm-hmm.
I've had chickens in the past. I take very good care of them. My dog would not survive on her own in the wild either.
Well,
but as far as food and we consume, I'm not vegetarian, but I eat basically very little beef, but it's grass-fed,
Why not eat the horse?
That's hard just because they're pets, and then there's, in our minds, even though there's not a rational reason for that, we as a population separate pets from.
Right, it's more of a cultural thing, right?
Probably, yeah. And there are plenty of populations that do eat horse.
Yeah, so let's say I wanted to start a horse slaughterhouse. Would you be against me advocating for me to open that up?
Yeah.
And why?
Just because I'm so sentimental about horses,
Right,
and
'cause
so
you've
that's
developed that
hard.
bond with them,
Yes, I
right?
have.
Yeah, you've
and
got
in
some
fact,
personality.
what was it? I'm going to say 15 years ago or so, or 20, the federal law that was passed because we were sending horses for slaughter to Mexico.
Yeah.
And it was the way they were treated.
Yeah.
That was as much as the actual slaughter process of
Yeah, I was
how
gonna
they
say,
were
so-
carted down there.
Yeah, my example was going to be like, what if my slaughterhouse is the most
Yeah.
humane?
Well, that's how, like, my sister has a family farm, and and they slaughtered cows, but they did it in such a humane way. They were playing music, the cows very.
So would you be against me having a horse slaughterhouse if I did it exactly the way
like
they
that
did?
one?
Yeah.
Again, it just gets complicated because of the sentimental value.
So when you bond with that horse, what's your horse's name?
Well, the current one is Moose.
Moose. So when you bond with Moose, there's someone in there, right, having their own experience of the world. And I'm sure you wouldn't want moose to experience, negative things that you can avoid.
Same with my dog.
Yeah. So all I'm trying to point out is it sounds like you understand that it's just cultural blinders to tell us these other animals are different.
Right.
They feel the same way when they meet that knife, right? It's unfair.
Yeah. Right.
So do you think that you play a part in that?
Well, we all play a part in everything,
Do you think
I mean,
you
I'm
can
eating chicken.
Make a difference? Do you feel like you can make a difference in their lives?
And in whose lives?
The animals. Do you think you can make a difference?
Animals?
Any animals. The animals you use.
I'm making a difference in the ones that I come into personal contact with, and I hope that I'm making a difference in the ones that I choose to eat by.
Well, they can't change, right? They're dead.
Making a difference of how they're raised and ultimately how they're slaughtered.
What if we just didn't ask for them to be born into existence at all?
Yeah, then the planet would probably be better off if we're only eating, legumes and vegetables
there
and fruits.
There is a study on that too.
Yeah.
It's called Reducing Food's Environmental Impact for Producers and Consumers. We could actually feed 10 billion people if we stopped raising animals.
But what makes us so interesting at humans is that we can carry paradoxes and contradictions in our lives
and choices.
We can make
change though too, right?
Sure.
We can notice that our habits maybe have been harmful to someone, and we can make changes in our habits to not do that.
We try, and it may be incremental steps, and it may be just a small part here and there.
Do you think if you recognize that something you're doing is directly exploiting someone, that you should stop?
Someone, are you talking about an animal or
yeah, because we talked about them being sentient because they have a subjective experience and a personality.
Then again, it's just complicated. My daughter's a scientist. She worked with mice. The mice were genetically modified.
Yeah.
It was not to
what
a happy life.
What if we didn't breed them into existence,
right,
though,
but there were then medical developments from that saved a little kid's life.
So actually, sadly, 96% of those tests fail in humans. 96. That means only 4% make it.
I'd have to ask her about the exact percent.
Ask her about this. There's stuff called like organs on a chip. They actually have newer technologies that are replacing animals, but the
just like with food, we're growing meat in the lab.
But the industries, but the industries that grow animals the traditional way don't like that because they've been making money hand over fist. So when they hear of these new technologies that are cheaper, more reliable, they try to shove them out and require that scientists still use animals, even though it's outdated at this point. So but what I want to bring it back to are your choices, right? When you pick up those packages that have animal bodies in them or their secretions, do you understand that you're sending that next individual into the system to replace what you've purchased?
Yes, but does one make that conscious
I'm asking you to make that conscious. You have the knowledge now.
I would say I do. Yeah. I've had the knowledge before talking with you.
Okay.
And as I said, what makes us interesting at humans is that we do hold contradictions in our lives. And
so if you were the victim, would you accept that?
No, but...
So what makes it okay for them?
We're human and we have contradictions.
So it's because you're stronger and smarter?
No, I wouldn't say that, but...
So then what morally justifies continuing to subject them to the system?
Because I might argue that the ones that I buy aren't subjected to the same cruelty that you're referring to.
They're losing everything. What do you mean?
Have you raised
I'm free
chickens?
range, right? I'm free range right now. I've done everything I want to do.
Chickens?
I still don't want someone to come up and painlessly take my life.
Have you raised chickens before?
What does that matter?
They die, and
of course,
and
I'm
they
gonna die
naturally.
I'm gonna die.
And so maybe 6 months before that, you're raising them for eggs.
Into a world
Are you
where
saying
your
that
purpose is ignored?
Then I shouldn't be raising chickens because they should be free
When
range and their eggs should be
Where
hatched.
are her brothers?
Her brothers, I don't know. Her
brothers.
Do you
think that's fair?
Yeah.
Evolutionarily speaking,
fair,
for every hen there should be a rooster.
I don't think fairness.
When you buy
is
chickens,
the
they literally blend them up in a blender daily. Billions of chickens are blended from first day of life.
Not the chickens I'm buying.
Yes, they are. And if they're not, they're either gassed off or they're raised for a short amount of time and sold to another farm to be eaten. But they don't produce the same flesh as meat chickens. They're different chickens.
Oh, I know that.
Oh, yeah. So male chickens are considered useless to the egg industry. They're often tied off in bags to be suffocated, crushed, drowned, but most often they're blended alive, fully conscious. They pop out of their shells. They're a different color. They throw them down a different conveyor belt. They literally get ground up alive.
Yeah.
I don't want to, I'm not, that's fine. I want to give you a resource if I could.
She needs to buy the jam before they start packing
That's
up.
fair. So if I could, you sound like you love knowledge. If you watch that's just a documentary on basic standard practice, and I just urge you to watch it. I do appreciate you guys stopping though. Yeah, that's that cognitive dissonance coming in there. But that's okay. It's not okay, but I can't stop everyone. I can't make everyone be a good person. All I can do is present people with information, show that they're contradicting their own principles, and hope that they do the right thing, because if they were the victim, I hope they act how they would want their oppressors to act. But anyway, I think that we might wrap it up here just because it looks really lean. Does anybody else want to try? Last call? I don't know if you want to try last call. Yeah? All right, well, we got one more. I'll hold the sign for you.
Okay.
This will be the last one. It might be slim to it may not work out too, so.
We'll just feel it out.
Yeah, we'll feel it out.
Okay.
Here, Marlo, let's put it in. There's still some people wandering through. You guys want to answer a few questions? Sometimes when there's a teenager and you tell them we're live, they're like, oh, I'll go live.
Right.
Yeah. It's all in here. Oh my gosh, guys, we doubled our audience. That's cool.
Okay.
That's good. It's good.
What are we at now?
46.
Okay.
Yeah. It's getting better.
Come on, somebody. Let's chat about animals.
Question, or maybe I should do social experiment. I'm sorry. I had the oppression side, like giving it away.
Yeah, maybe social experiment. We'll see.
Yeah. Hey, do I answer a few questions? No.
Hard with headphones. Most times I'm like,
I totally get it. It's a sign. Hey, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still gonna reach out to you.
Hi. Do you want to answer a few questions? I looked at us long enough. I thought he might say no.
Yeah. Maybe he did, we just didn't hear it because he didn't look like he moved at all.
I think he was processing maybe what the sign said. Hi. Do you want to answer a few questions? Okay. I'm like choosing who, trying to pick out person.
Hey, do you want to answer a few questions? Hi. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions?
Everybody looking to get back to their car?
Hey, do you have a moment?
I'm coming to restaurant. I appreciate you though.
Cool looking hoodie.
I like the design. I wonder if he knows what we're here for.
Maybe.
He said he appreciates it.
Yeah,
perhaps.
that's true. Maybe. If so, then that's awesome. That makes me feel good when people, know, and they're like, yeah.
I'm like, come join us. We thought about it for a second. Hi. We're talking about animals. Do you want to answer a few questions?
About animals?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
So, how do you feel about animals?
Oh, first, we're live on YouTube. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
So, how would you say, well, first of all, what's your name?
John.
Nice to meet you, John. I'm Cooper.
Cooper, nice to meet you.
How do you feel about animals?
They're everywhere. I love them.
You love them? Do you have any animals at home that you care for?
No, we don't have any more animals. Our rabbit died, so that was that.
But you had a rabbit that you cared for.
Oh yeah.
I'm curious, with the time that you spent with the rabbit, did it teach you much about their capacities, maybe their capacity to be a little individual, to have a personality of their own?
Oh yeah, this one was what have you done for me lately kind of rabbit. It was pretty demanding.
A demanding character?
In fact, the rabbit came, oh no, it came from Ashland. It was our daughter's, and when she went overseas, we took custody of the rabbit. It was named Henri before they determined the sex, and so it turned out to be female, but the name stuck.
Yeah. I'm wondering, was there ever a situation where you witnessed the rabbit suffer?
Just right at the last when it died.
Yeah. And I'm wondering if you think that animals like fish and birds and pigs, do you think that they too have this capacity like the rabbit to suffer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, everything does.
Everybody, yeah. Everybody
That's
does.
how you know to go someplace else, right?
I'm wondering if birds and pigs have this capacity to suffer, do you think that it's fair for us to use them?
Yeah.
You think it is fair? Why do you think it's fair?
That's how it goes, man. Gotta eat.
Yeah. Do you think you need to eat the birds and the fish, or do you think you need to eat animals in general?
Oh yeah.
What is it that you think you need from animals?
High quality protein. That's why we're all here, right?
Because we need protein?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm wondering if you think that it's possible to get plant-based protein to meet your needs. Do you think that that's a possibility that we have as people who live like near Portland and shop at farmers markets and grocery stores?
Oh yeah. You can do that if you want.
Yeah. If you have a choice not to use and kill birds and other animals, do you think that it's fair to do that to them?
Yeah.
Would you accept that if somebody was using you, if they had another option, but they chose to use you anyway?
That'd be tough shit, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You wouldn't like it, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you want them to stop using you?
Yeah.
Do you think there's a contradiction when you don't afford animals like the same respect that you would want yourself?
Contradiction's my middle name, pal.
Do you think that we should strive not to have contradictions?
Everybody can help themselves. I do what I do, you do what you do.
Yeah. Do you think that we should be able to do what we want when it causes others to be harmed and killed?
It's either legal or it's not.
Yeah. If you I guess I'll ask, do you think that legality is morality? Do you think that something becomes moral because it's legal?
No,
Yeah.
they're not connected.
In that sense, do you think it's possible that it's legal to use birds, pigs, cows, but that it could also be immoral, even though it's legal?
Depending on what your morality is.
What do you think?
They're there. I'm going to use them as long as I feel like it. And if it starts being illegal, then I won't.
Do you think there's a contradiction there when you understand that these animals can suffer and you don't need to cause them it, and you understand that they are individuals like the rabbit that you cared for? Do you think there's a contradiction, or a tension there at least, when you say you care about their suffering, you don't, and then in the next breath you're saying that you want to continue exploiting and killing them?
You remember my middle name?
Yeah.
It is a contradiction.
Yeah. Would you be interested in watching footage that might help you reconcile that contradiction, that might help you see the victims and what they're going through?
I know how that goes. Yeah, it's not good, but there it is.
If it's not good, should it continue happening in your name?
Well, I hunt and fish. I've commercial fished, and so I'm not afraid to kill what I eat.
Right.
And I take responsibility for it. And it's a contradiction, but there it is.
Yeah. How do you think the fish feel about you having this contradictory belief, like when they're pulled out of the water?
They don't seem to be thinking much at all.
You don't think fish have thoughts or that they're suffering when you pull them out of the water?
I don't know, but I don't think about that.
It's a little bit convenient.
I just throw them up on the table, dress them, throw them down in the hole, and ice them.
Would you accept that yourself? If somebody wanted to use your body, they maybe instead of pulling you out of the water, they put you in the water, because that's how you would need to suffocate, right? You don't suffocate from oxygen, like the air.
That'd be tough shit for me if I couldn't keep it from happening.
Yeah. So if you wouldn't accept that for animals, or if you wouldn't accept it yourself, why is it okay to do it to them?
Because I have contradictions. You know, I can do both things.
Do you think that in general we should seek to educate ourselves to reconcile contradictions and start living more consistently and compassionately?
Oh, that'd be great.
Okay. I would love to give you a card that will connect you with a resource. It's called Dominion. And if you watch it, you'll see exactly what animals go through in factory farms and slaughterhouses. And it will allow you to make an educated and informed decision whether you want to continue having the animals go through that for you.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I'd love to do that.
Oh, great.
Do you have any other questions?
I don't have any questions at all. You're the one with the questions. But yeah, this was nice. I enjoyed this.
Okay. I enjoyed the conversation as well.
That'd be great. You know, if we could stop killing things to eat. But
yeah, we can. You can. Yeah.
I was going to say, if you scan that, you scroll below the documentary, it actually has nutritionfacts.org. It's a website. It's a team of scientists they show you the studies with videos about the health and how to be healthier without using animals. And it's actually one of the healthiest diets. They have what's called the vegan Dailey Dozen, really easy checklist.
Yeah.
Make sure you get everything.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, yeah.
Consider watching that documentary and continue thinking about the animals. Don't let this be the last time you're thinking about this.
Okay, and don't forget my middle name.
You can do better than contradictions. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Well, thank you. I'll take heart from that.
Okay, have a nice day.
Good luck, you guys.
Good day.
I think Mom headed down that way.
Oh, she's down here.
She left you.
Adios.
See ya. All right.
Somewhat honest about the fact that he was living a contradiction, but
yeah, he used it like a cop-out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, because I contradict myself, I don't have to think anymore about this.
Yeah, well, whereas like it doesn't make a difference to the animals who are being used whether you admit that you have the contradiction or don't. They care about the action. Looking back, I might have said that
exactly.
to him.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think you handled it pretty well though, because he just kept deflecting to, I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I don't want that treatment, but I'm gonna keep asking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's frustrating with that, but I think you did perfectly. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna call it there. Do you guys want to try to do one last screenshot together?
Yeah.
I might end up just doing screen grabs anyway, but it's worth it to try. Here, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how if we can
hold the sign maybe.
Get everybody in.
I'll kind of.
I know.
Here we go. This is the middle. And then just kind of evenly.
I can't even see.
You're not even in there.
Yeah, we need to move over.
There we go. Okay, I think we're in there. God, the sun is so bright. All right, just kind of freeze frame for a minute. All right, that's probably good. All right. Do we want to try to do one real picture?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I don't know how we're going to do it. I guess you guys are going to just have to, I don't know, I can't put my phone on there.
Stacking it? Do
you
have two phones?
I do.
We're still live.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was going to, well, we can do the picture afterwards. You guys don't get to watch. I was just trying to do it since we're all here at this moment. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting anti-animal use. We really appreciate you. Thank you to all the mods. Thank you to all the vegans in there. If you're not vegan, ask yourself why you're not vegan. Go watch Dominion 2018 free on YouTube. And also if you just joined us, why don't you go back to the beginning of the live, check out all these great activists and us reaching out to others. And hey, yeah, you had a great conversation.
Yes.
What is?
Oh, well, because we just know that if we were the victims, we'd want someone to stand up for us.
I mean, what are y'all, some type of organization or group at PSU?
I'm at PSU, but
it's not a.
We're just an independent group.
No, I wish
I saw on the card, anti-animal use advocacy.
Yeah.
The card I gave.
Yeah, we just saw her. We saw her YouTube, but just like the live stream you were on. We just saw interactions like that. No, where'd we join?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
just
with
now.
us.
No, like.
Yeah, I just saw them walking around campus. Now they just show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go vegan. We'd love to have you join.
Yeah, exactly. We'd love to have your voice.
Yeah.
Speak up for the animals with us.
I like your bees. Are you native?
Are y'all together?
Yes.
Yeah. That's all. Bye.
All right. You have a great day. All right, guys. Well, we were all a part of that. But
Everyone saw that.
I appreciate y'all being here. I'm sorry that happened. I was on camera. Anyway, guys, we're going to call it there. Thank you for being here. And we'll see you next Saturday. We'll be here again. It'll be noon to 2. Vegan Stoner Lady will be 10 to noon. All right, we'll see you on Saturday. Thanks, guys, for being here. Thank you, Daniel. I see you. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Like